How you doing? My name is Smokey Tanner, and we're going to take you on a quick tour of our family's favorite fun summer vacation spot in the north woods of Minnesota. We're coming into a small town of Akeley, Minnesota, which is the closest town nearest the resort we go to, which is Crest Lodge. And for more information, you can log on to crowwing.com, and they're going to show you a lot of interior shots and so forth of the cabins of this resort that we stay at. But we just thought we'd give you a quick look at kind of the surrounding areas here as you come into the resort. As you can see, it's around every corner is pretty much a picture postcard view. A lot of pine trees and a lot of birch trees. But this is the small town that's nearest to the resort. You can find a lot of things to do in this area. We are about 110 miles at this point, straight east of Fargo, North Dakota. You can Google probably Akeley, Minnesota from wherever you are and find the best route to get here. We come down from the Nebraska, Iowa area every year to this spot, and we take Interstate 29 north to I-94 east, and then we get on Highway 10 to Highway 34 in Park Rapids, and Park Rapids on east into this area here, which again we're still on Highway 34, and we're headed east. Again, it's pretty quick in and out of this small town, but they have churches and some small cafes and a small theater, live theater, and some restaurants, liquor stores, plenty of convenience stores, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of things in this area here. If you need to pick up some small items or something, or even do some grocery shopping, you can sure do it in this area. But you basically come out of town on the east end, you're heading towards Walker, Minnesota. That would be the next major, larger town, if you want to call it that. If you were to continue on Highway 34, but at this point we're going to be turning north on Highway 64 to the resort in the lake area. It's a very short drive from this turn to the lake that we're on, which is 11th Crow Wing. And there are 11 lakes in this chain, obviously. The lake chain starts with the Crow Wing River, which feeds 11th Crow Wing Lake, and then it continues on down into 10th, 9th, 8th, and so forth. And you can canoe between all the lakes. You might have to do a portage or two between the lakes, but they are a beautiful series of lakes in this area here. As we come around the bend here to the left, you'll see the larger side of 11th Crow Wing Lake, and you can get to this side under a tunnel in the road, and we're going to be passing over that here in just a moment. To the right is the other side of Crow Wing Lake, which we are on, and the resort is also on. You can see back in this bay, in the far bay, is where the resort is. You just come down Highway 64 to the first right-hand turn, and it's just a short drive down this gravel road to the resort. About a half of a mile, and it will take you to right about here. This is the road that comes in from the highway where we made our right-hand turn. The highway is far off in the distance here, as you can see. Looks like we got some canoers out there. Somebody doing a little fishing. And as you come down this road, you end up at Crest Lodge. And we'll just walk in here and kind of give you a quick look-see. Into the main gate. Beautiful day here. About 80 degrees. We like to come up the last week of July or the first week of August every year. And generally it's about 80 to 85 degrees with no humidity. You get some beautiful skies, beautiful evenings, beautiful mornings, where the lake is very calm and you can do some canoeing. This is the owner's home as you come in the front drive area here. To our left here is a small rearing pond that they use in the early spring. They'll flood this whole area here, and they raise fingerling northern pike to be released into the lake. And they do this in conjunction with DNR, Department of Natural Resources here in Minnesota. And when the time is right, they let the fingerlings go through here under the road into this small creek, which empties out right into the lake. We'll just continue on up the road here. This is the lodge to your right. They just recently put a new roof on it, but this is a really an authentic lodge. This used to be a restaurant many years ago as well, back before the war, before World War II. This is the boat launch area, or if you have your own boat, they'll put it in and take it out for you right here, which is easy access into the lake. This entire area here that is now a resort used to be a logging camp many years ago, back in the late 1800s. And this area was heavily logged for its lumber. And then right after World War II, this, which is now a resort, at that time used to be Aunt Polly's girls' camp, which was a girls' camp for young ladies back in the day. And then the late 40s and early 50s it was converted over to a resort.